Have you ever woken up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't let you sleep? If you are an older woman, this isn't just a random annoyance. It's your body trying to tell you something important about your health, your emotions, or even your future. I'm about to share 5 essential things you must do when this happens to turn those restless nights into moments of calm and clarity. Stay with me until the end, because number 4 is the one most people miss, and it might be the key to better sleep and a healthier you. Before we start, I'd appreciate it if you liked this video. Your support helps me continue to share important lessons about aging. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 so I know how to improve for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Don't force sleep. Do this instead. Imagine this. Your eyes suddenly snap open in the middle of the night. You look at the clock. It's 3:17 a.m., glowing in that harsh red or blue light. Right away, a wave of dread comes over you. You've been here before, haven't you? Your mind starts racing like clockwork. If I fall asleep right now, I'll get 3 hours. No, 2.5. Oh no, now it's only 1. Your heart beats faster, your thoughts buzz, and the more you try to force yourself back to sleep, the more sleep slips away. Does this sound familiar? You're not alone. Waking up between 3 to 5 a.m. happens to many people, and it's not always a bad sign. But here's the important part. Panicking or trying hard to force sleep is the worst thing you can do. Let's talk about why and what to do instead. Forcing sleep is like trying to herd cats while riding a unicycle. It's a losing battle that only makes you more frustrated. When you lie there, begging your brain to turn off, you actually make things worse. Stress kicks in, and with it comes cortisol, the stress hormone that acts like your body's alarm clock. Cortisol floods your system and tells your body, nope, we're awake now, deal with it. Your nervous system goes into overdrive, and suddenly you're even more alert than when you first woke up. The irony? The more you fight to sleep, the harder it becomes. So let's change the story. Instead of lying there feeling defeated, sit up gently. Don't shock yourself into full awake mode. Just a small change in posture tells your brain you're not stuck in misery. Now, focus on your breathing. Take slow, careful breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it briefly. Then breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this a few times. Why? Because it's like a secret code for your nervous system. Deep, steady breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that helps you rest and digest. It works against the chaos caused by cortisol's fight or flight response. You'll feel your shoulders relax and your heartbeat slow down. It's not magic, just biology doing what it's supposed to do. Next, become a detective. Check in with yourself. What woke you up? Is your pillow as flat as a pancake after being used for a long time? Are your sheets twisted tightly around your legs like a snake? Is the room stuffy, too hot, or worse, freezing because someone left the window slightly open even though it's March? These small discomforts can pull you out of sleep without you even realizing it at first. Fix them right away. Don't wait. Fluff up your pillow, untangle your bedding, and adjust the thermostat. Scientists say the best temperature for sleep is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, so try to keep your room in that range. Maybe have a glass of water too. Dehydration is a sneaky cause of waking up. The important thing is not to just put up with it. Take charge of your environment, because small changes can make a big difference. Here's something interesting. Those early morning hours between 3 to 5 a.m. are not just a bad thing. They have a strange, almost magical reputation. Have you ever heard of the witching hour or the hour of the wolf? These are old sayings, but some of history's smartest people, like Leonardo da Vinci and Nikola Tesla, didn't just accept waking up early. They actually used those quiet hours to their advantage. Da Vinci was known to take short naps throughout the day and night, saying it helped his creativity run wild. Tesla, famous for his inventions, reportedly slept only about 2 hours each night and used the peaceful early hours to dream up ideas that changed the world. The point is, those hours before dawn, when everything is still and your mind is in a hazy, half-awake state,
can be a perfect time for inspiration. Keep a notebook and pen by your bedside. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something simple to write on. Jot down whatever thoughts come to mind. A random idea, a solution to a problem you've been thinking about, a story idea, or even a grocery list. You might be surprised how often these sleepy thoughts turn into great ideas by morning. If writing isn't your thing, try a low-pressure distraction. Don't grab your phone. Remember, the blue light from screens triggers stress hormones, and apps like TikTok can pull you down in endless rabbit holes. Instead, imagine a calm scene, waves gently touching the shore, a quiet forest at dawn, or anything else that helps you relax. If you're feeling restless, get out of bed for a minute. Stretch your arms above your head, roll your shoulders, and let your body reset. The key is to avoid getting caught in a stress cycle. Accept that you're awake, not as a failure, but as a chance to take control. Sleep will come back when it's ready. Your job is to prepare the stage for sleep, not to force it. So, next time you wake up at 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep, don't panic. Breathe, adjust your surroundings, and explore your thoughts gently. These quiet hours might surprise you. They are not your enemy unless you make them so. If you're still watching and find these tips helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps me keep making useful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 2. Hydrate, but do it smartly. You wake up at 3:47 a.m. feeling something is wrong. Your mouth feels dry, like you've been chewing cotton balls all night. Maybe your legs twitch and won't settle down, or you feel oddly overheated even though the room is cool. Does this sound familiar? Here's a possible cause you might not have thought about. Dehydration. It's sneaky. While you sleep, your body quietly loses water through breathing and sweating. Now it's sending you a clear SOS signal. That dry, uncomfortable feeling is your body asking for a drink. But before you rush to the kitchen and gulp down a glass of water, let's talk about a better way to hydrate. Drinking water in the middle of the night isn't just about drinking a lot fast. It's about doing it carefully and smartly. If you get this right, you could turn a tired, groggy wake-up into a smooth and easy return to sleep. First of all, don't grab a glass of ice-cold water. I know it's tempting, especially if you're feeling hot and restless. But drinking something straight from the fridge is like throwing cold water on a sleepy cat. It shocks your body when you're trying to help it relax again. Your stomach tightens, your body shifts gears, and suddenly you're even more awake than before. Instead, choose water that's at room temperature, or even a little warm. This kind of water is gentler, acting more like your body's natural state, and it goes down smoothly without setting off any alarms. Keep a small bottle or glass on your nightstand. It doesn't have to be fancy, just enough so you can sip without making it a big mission in the middle of the night. Now, here's the next step. Plain water is good, but your body doesn't only need water. While you sleep, you lose minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium without realizing it. Have you ever woken up with a slight headache or feeling wired but tired? That might be a sign you're low on electrolytes. These tiny minerals help keep your muscles calm and your nerves steady. Try adding a tiny pinch of good quality sea salt to your water, like Celtic or Himalayan salt. Not the regular table salt. We're talking just a few grains, not a salty drink. This small boost helps restore balance without putting too much strain on your kidneys. If you don't like salt, a splash of lemon juice can also help. Lemon isn't just for flavor, it helps digestion, which slows down while you sleep, and gives you a little potassium too. Sip your water slowly, let it settle in your stomach, and notice the difference. Feeling a bit anxious as well? Maybe your mind has decided 4 a.m. is the perfect time to replay that embarrassing conversation from 3 days ago. Here's a smart tip. Keep a thermos of chamomile tea close by. Make the tea before bed, but don't brew it too strong, just a light steep. Let it sit by your bedside. Chamomile isn't just an old story. It contains apigenin, a compound that connects to parts of your brain that reduce anxiety and gently guide you toward calm. The warm tea soothes your throat. The soft floral taste distracts your busy mind, and soon you'll be drifting off instead of overthinking. Bonus: Chamomile hydrates you without filling your bladder too much, so you're less likely to wake up again soon. Why is this important? Because dehydration doesn't just affect your body, it messes with your sleep cycle too. When your body doesn't have enough fluids, your heart has to work harder, your body temperature regulation gets confused, and your muscles can feel uncomfortable. These problems are quiet enough to wake you up, but subtle enough that you might not guess dehydration is the cause. Making a smart change to how you hydrate can change this story. Think of it like topping off your car's oil during a long trip. You're not flooding the engine, just keeping it running smoothly. So next time you wake up thirsty or restless, don't just gulp down water and hope for the best. Sip something warm, add a tiny mineral boost, or lean on chamomile's calming effects. It's a small habit, but it can turn your blurry, tired moment into a peaceful reset. Your body and your sleep will thank you for it. 3. Check your emotions. It might be a signal. You wake up at 4:12 a.m., and it's not just the usual tired feeling pulling you out of sleep. There's a heavy weight, a restless buzzing in your chest, or a vague ache you can't quite explain. Maybe your mind is already busy, replaying a stressful moment from yesterday or worrying about something coming up tomorrow. Does that sound familiar? Here's something you might not have thought about. Your emotions could be the reason you're waking up in the middle of the night. This isn't random. Traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, has an interesting idea about this. It connects the hours between 3 and 5 a.m. to the lungs. But in TCM, lungs aren't just about breathing. They're also linked to emotions like sadness, grief, and stress. So if you wake up during this time feeling heavy-hearted or unsettled, it might not be a coincidence. Your body could be trying to tell you to pay attention to feelings that are simmering beneath the surface. Let's explore this a bit more. According to TCM, every organ in your body has a time when it's most active during the day, and the lungs take their turn between 3 and 5 a.m. Practitioners say this is when your body is not only processing air, but also clearing away emotional leftovers. Think of it like a quiet cleaning team for your soul. If you are holding on to sadness that hasn't been resolved, a loss that still lingers, quiet regrets, or stress, like that email you never sent, or an argument you haven't settled, it might rise up during these still hours. Modern science doesn't describe it in the exact same way, but the idea is similar. Studies show that stress and emotional overload disturb sleep, often peaking early in the morning when your brain is sorting through the day's worries. Have you noticed that problems seem bigger at night? That's your mind making issues feel larger than they are, especially what you pushed aside during the day. So what should you do when you wake up with that restless, heavy feeling? Don't just lie there and let it grow. Check in with yourself. Sit up a little, prop a pillow behind your back, and ask yourself, what's on my mind? What am I holding on to that won't let me rest? Don't think too hard about it. Let the first thoughts come naturally. Maybe it's a specific worry, like a deadline coming up that feels like a storm cloud. Or maybe it's something less clear, a sadness you've been too busy to face. Grab a notebook from your nightstand. You have one there now, right? And write down 3 things. Write down anything that comes up, even if it's messy or incomplete. Maybe, I'm mad at Jen. Or, I miss how things used to be. Or, why am I even awake? The goal isn't to solve the problems right now. It's about getting them out of your head and onto paper. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 2 below so I know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps me keep creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Now, pair this with a physical release. Take 5 slow, careful breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold it for a moment. Then breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. With each breath out, imagine the tension melting away, like steam rising from a warm cup of tea. As you breathe, say to yourself, quietly or out loud, I release this for now. It's a small ritual, but a powerful one. You're not pretending the feelings aren't there. You're simply allowing yourself to set them down for the night and rest. Think of it like putting a bookmark in a thick novel. You'll come back to it later if you need to, but for now, the story can wait. Science actually supports this idea.
Journaling has been shown to reduce stress by helping clear swirling thoughts from your mind. Psychologists call this externalizing cognition.
It's like giving your brain a filing cabinet to store things instead of making it juggle everything at once. One study from the University of Rochester found that writing about emotional experiences for just 15 minutes helped reduce anxiety and improved sleep quality over time. Even a quick 3-line note in the dark can tell your nervous system it's okay to relax. Those slow breaths, they switch your body from fight or flight mode to rest and recover. This lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and helps your body calm down. This isn't about solving all your problems at 4 a.m. You're not a superhero, and your brain is too tired for big breakthroughs at this hour anyway. It's about listening to the message your body sends. If you wake up feeling restless or heavy-hearted, don't ignore it or fight it. Lean into the feeling, name it, and then let it go. Those quiet hours might be your emotions asking for a little attention. Giving them that moment can help you return to peaceful rest. So next time you see the clock showing 3-something and your heart feels heavy, try this. You might be surprised how much lighter you feel afterward, and how easier it is to fall back asleep. 4. Move gently and reset your body. It's 4:23 a.m. again, and the clock's bright light feels like it's mocking you. You've been tossing and turning, twisting the sheets into a mess that would make any sailor cringe. Frustration is building inside you. Every minute feels like an hour, and the more you try to lie still and force yourself to sleep, the more your body fights back. Your neck feels stiff, your legs twitch, and your mind keeps repeating, "Why can't I just sleep?" Sound familiar? Here's the trap. Staying stuck in bed, stuck in that restless feeling, only digs you deeper into wakefulness. After about 15 minutes of tossing and turning, your body is practically begging for a reset. Not an intense workout, but a gentle way to release tension and find calm again. Let's go through a simple 1-minute sleep reset that almost feels like cheating. First, forget the idea that you have to lie perfectly still. Trying to stay motionless when your body is wired is like trying to hold water in your hands. It just doesn't work. Instead, slowly sit up. No sudden moves, just gently lean against your headboard or swing your legs over the side of the bed if that feels better. Start with your neck, which is probably tight after hours of awkward pillow wrestling. Roll your neck gently. Drop your chin toward your chest, then slowly turn it to the right, letting your ear move toward your shoulder. Breathe into the stretch, then roll it to the left. Do this a few times, nice and slow. You'll start to feel the tightness in your shoulders begin to melt away. Those muscles have been clenched, like they're ready for a fight. This tells them it's time to relax. Next, focus on your shoulders. They're probably raised near your ears, holding on to stress as if it's their job. Lift them as high as you can, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Then slowly drop them with a soft exhale. Repeat this 3 or 4 times, breathing in as you lift and breathing out as you release. It's like pressing a reset button for the tension that's been building in your back all day. This gentle movement helps your body calm down and get ready for rest again. You might even hear a little crack or pop. Don't worry, this is just your body thanking you for the attention. Now, let's get some blood moving. If you're not already sitting at the edge of your bed, scoot forward and try a seated forward fold. Keep it easy and relaxed. No need to act like a yoga expert. Simply hinge at your hips, let your hands slide toward your knees or the floor, and hang there for a few seconds. Don't push yourself too hard. Think of it as a gentle, stretching sigh for your spine. This movement helps boost circulation, which can slow down after lying flat for too long. It also eases that cramped, stiff feeling in your lower back. While you're in this position, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose, then exhale through your mouth, feeling your ribcage expand as you breathe. This sends a quiet signal to your nervous system, saying, "We're okay, no emergencies here." Finally, shake out any restlessness. Lift one leg at a time and gently jiggle it, like you're shaking water off your foot after swimming. Do this for about 10 seconds on each leg, letting any twitchiness in your calves or thighs fade away. It might seem a bit silly, but it works. Restless legs can keep you awake, and this little trick helps calm them down. Combine all of this with slow, steady breathing. In for 4 counts, out for 6, and your parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation crew, gets the message to take over from the adrenaline that's keeping you awake. Do you have cold hands or feet? That's another sign your circulation isn't working well, and it's a sneaky sleep disruptor. Your body has a hard time relaxing when your extremities are icy cold. Here's a quick fix. Rub your hands together like you're trying to start a fire. Then cup your warm hands over your cold feet for a few seconds if they feel chilly too. The friction warms your hands and feet quickly, and that cozy feeling tells your brain it's safe to relax and drift off. Science agrees with this. Studies show that warm hands and feet help people fall asleep faster because your body's core temperature drops slightly when you're ready to sleep, and warm extremities help speed up this process. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 3 below so I know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot and helps me keep creating useful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. 5. Calm your brain with sound. It's 3:58 a.m. and your brain has decided this is the perfect time for a mental sprint. Thoughts are bouncing everywhere. Did I lock the door? What's that meeting tomorrow? Why did I say that awkward thing 3 years ago? Every time you try to quiet your mind, it only gets louder. You're wide awake, stuck in a hamster wheel of overthinking, and sleep feels miles away. Sound familiar? When your mind races like this, trying to force it to relax is as useless as telling a toddler to sit still during a sugar rush. But here's a secret weapon you can use right from your nightstand. Sound. The right kind of noise can calm your runaway brain without needing any willpower. Forget scrolling your phone. That just spikes dopamine and makes things worse. Instead, try one of 3 sound tricks that can help you fall asleep faster than you think. First, pink noise. You've probably heard of white noise, the static hum like a TV left on a dead channel. But pink noise is a softer, sleep-friendly cousin. Think of it as nature's lullaby, the steady sound of gentle rain, soft wind through trees, or the rhythmic crash of ocean waves. Unlike white noise, which plays all sound frequencies at the same loudness and can feel harsh, pink noise softens the higher sounds, creating a deeper and more soothing sound blanket. Why does this help? Science says pink noise syncs with your brain waves and guides them toward the slower rhythms that happen during deep sleep. A 2017 study from Northwestern University found that pink noise not only improves how well you sleep, but can also sharpen your memory the next day. Keep a small speaker or a downloaded track nearby. Set the volume low, just enough to hear without startling you. Let the gentle sounds of rain or wind help your thoughts fade into the background. If pink noise isn't your thing, or you want something a bit more guided, try a short sleep meditation. Keep it between 5 to 10 minutes. No long meditation sessions here. Imagine a calm voice, like Morgan Freeman, narrating your journey into peace, leading you through slow breathing or a body scan. Feel your toes relax, then your ankles and your calves. It's like a bedtime story for adults. This works because it gives your brain a simple task that is boring enough to tire it out, but focused enough to stop it from worrying. You don't need fancy apps. Many free ones are available on YouTube or podcasts. Choose one without sudden ads or loud intros. Test it first and keep the volume soft, almost like a whisper. The goal is to make that voice a lifeline, pulling you away from noisy thoughts and back to rest. Or, if you like books, try a monotone audiobook. Really boring. This isn't the time for exciting thrillers or dramatic stories with loud narrators. Pick something dull but pleasant. A collection of nature essays, a dry history about Victorian gardening, or maybe a geology lecture about rocks. The key is a calm, steady, low-energy voice. Think of it like a sound version of a sleep aid. Your brain focuses on the words just enough to stop racing, but because there's no excitement, it can drift off easily. I once fell asleep listening to someone talk about the life cycle of moss, and I don't even like plants. Keep it ready on a device with a sleep timer so it doesn't play all night, and keep the volume very low. Avoid sounds that change suddenly or end on a cliffhanger that wakes you up. Why does sound help? Your brain loves patterns. It's built to follow rhythms and repetition. When it's wide awake, it's like a car stuck in high gear. Sound helps shift your brain down to neutral, then reverse, making it easier to rest. Studies confirm this. A 2013 review in Sleep Medicine showed that consistent, low-level sounds like pink noise or guided tracks reduce nervous system activity, which shortens the time it takes to fall asleep. It's not about drowning out your thoughts. It's about giving your mind a gentler path to follow. So next time your brain races at 4 a.m., skip scrolling on your phone and try sound instead. Play some pink noise, rain, a calm meditation, or a dull narrator who can bore even a coffee lover. Keep it quiet, steady, and free from drama. It works like a lullaby for your busy mind. Before you know it, you'll be back in dreamland, leaving the endless mental spinning behind. So there you have it. 5 strong steps to turn those 3 to 5 a.m. to 5 to a.m. wake-ups into chances for peace, better health, and maybe even some self-discovery. I hope this gives you a new way to listen to your body and mind. So tell me, what is one thing you have learned from this video so far? Maybe it is drinking warm water with lemon, trying the gentle stretching routine, or even writing down your thoughts to calm your feelings. Choose one thing that you are excited to bring into your life and share it in the comments below. I would love to hear how it goes for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to help make your days and nights even better. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.